Hey guys, we're back for round 2 of 5 in our Dredge League, Cardhoarder.com. Chris Anderson, here, Joey Andrews, and let's see what we got here. We are on the draw, so that's fine. This hand's got a lot of stuff, but it can dig pretty hard, but it doesn't have a dredger. So if you're feeling
This one feels like a trap to me because if we loot and don't hit a dredger, these cards don't dig.
Right, they do basically nothing. But we do have access to 4 draws or 6 draws because we're on the draw, so we have 2 draw steps.
Right.
So if we hit a draw step, or if we hit a dredger in 6 draws, then we're probably going to go pretty reasonable speed. If we hit it on our first turn, we're going to go pretty fast.
Would you keep it? I'd be inclined to mulligan, but you play the deck a lot more, so.
I don't know. It's very close. I think I would keep it, but I don't blame anybody for not keeping it.
Well, let's keep it and see where it goes.
Okay.
It'll either be a good example of why to mulligan or a good example of reckless keeping.
Basically. Hopefully we won't see main deck graveyard hate this time. Eldrazi Temple, okay. Looks like we got Neonate. Alright, so I guess turn 1 we want Faithless Looting because that digs the hardest.
Alright, found a dredger.
That'll work. And I guess we also want to go ahead and put that Amalgam in our graveyard.
Where he belongs. Oh, double temple. It's like the old days.
Yeah, it's a normal draw. Average.
Yep.
Pretty fair.
Fortunately, our hand is pretty thought not seer proof.
Right.
Really got to think about this one, I guess.
So yeah, next turn we're probably just going to play double Neonate.
All right. So dredge this back.
Mm-hmm. And we got a Grave Troll. It's pretty good. And another one.
So we play the Neonate first.
Right.
The waltz with the Grave Troll.
So we can crack this Neonate right now if you'd like. And that way if we get a Bloodghast, we'll be able to get those things out into play right away before our second land drop. But I would probably chump block with the second copy.
So you would wait on the Neonate?
For this one, I'd fire it off now, but the second one I would chump block with.
Okay. All right. That was my thought. All right. We had a haunted
Bloodghast. We also got a haunted debt. It's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So play this Copperline Gorge.
We get Bloodghast and Amalgam, and then play Neonate, and we're good to go.
Okay.
Look, we got an Amalgam trigger on the stack right now.
Oh, I thought it was already. There we go. All right. Yep. So we're gonna block, dredge back the life from the loam.
Yep.
And
one thing to note is that if we didn't have, actually, we're going to be dredging back Grave Troll because we get to first. It's a rummage effect, not a loot effect. Spell Sky. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Rugged Prairie.
some technology.
Mm-hmm. Now, if we were going to, if we didn't have the Thought here, we would want to have sacrificed both of those during our turn, because if we hit another Amalgam, then the second one will chain off the first one and come into play during his end step.
It's a very good point.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna do this dance.
Yeah.
And we want to bring back the Grave Troll and not a Loam.
Yeah, we just want to dredge as hard as we can. If we want to cast Loam next turn, then we can dredge it during our draw step.
Right.
Narcomoeba, that's pretty great.
Sadly, no amalgams to go with it, but
all right. So I think that the stinkweed is better. We just want to dredge hard and then cast Faithless Looting probably.
yeah, just turbo past this guy as quickly as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Ooh, we got a Conflagrate. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So with Spellskite, as long as we target the Conflagrate on him on the Spellskite for 1, he can't redirect anything. And another cool thing is if you kill Thought-Knot Seer, then you get to dredge with it.
All right, so we are Faithless Looting here, or we can Flagrating here.
Well, if we Conflagrate, we won't be able to kill anything. We'll be able to kill a Spellskite, but that's not that good.
Right.
I think we are either looting or just casting the innate.
I kind of like casting Neonate because we can Neonate, get back the Loam, and play the Loam, which is sort of attractive here.
Oh yeah, that is pretty neat. Yeah, let's try that.
Whoa. Discard, get back the Loam.
And then, yeah, we'll want a black source, both because of Haunted Dead and the Stinkweed Imp on our hand.
Yep, and we got a Bloodghast coming in.
Bloodghast and an Amalgam, that's pretty good.
Grab Mountain, and there's really nothing left to fetch in the deck, is there? Is there a reason?
There was a 3rd mountain in the deck if you wanted to get a fetch land, but it's almost certainly just going to be pitched to Conflagrate, so it's not that big of a deal.
Sure. And this way we can dredge back the Loam again next turn and build a big Conflagrate.
Yep. Do it for 7? No, for 6.
So
I land
everything here.
Mm-hmm. We'll be able to dredge off the Thought-Knot Seer as well, which is pretty great.
Yeah, I like that. We actually just have like a pretty indomitable board position here too, which is really nice.
Yep. Zombies, vampires, and squids.
The old alliance.
Yeah. All right. Looks like he's got a Displacer.
Yep. Looks that way.
And he'll get to activate that Displacer as well, which is kind of neat.
Means we get to save his Spellskite.
Yeah. So I think we actually want to kill his Displacer, don't we?
Yeah, we definitely do.
So yeah, let's dredge Loam. Ooh, maybe we are supposed to attack first. Because then that puts like extra damage on there so that we can like finish things off with Conflagrate.
Okay. We have plenty of things to attack with. So
yeah, also if he like eats a Bloodghast, then we'll be able to bring it back that way.
Yep. And if he uses Displacer for some reason here to protect himself, then all the better to Conflagrate.
Absolutely. But yeah, this is definitely it's powerful, kind of like the old Dredge decks are, like Legacy Dredge and stuff. But the Conflagrate mid game is definitely something new to Dredge decks, which is kind of cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's nice that it has a different dimension instead of just okay, graveyard's filled, let's reanimate a big thing and kill you.
Right, like Bridge from Below's.
Yeah, bridges are something I definitely miss in this version of the deck. I understand why they're probably not where you want to be, but
it's just there's a lot of creatures that can just kill themselves immediately in Modern, so their bridges are fragile enough as is.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna be able to go to town here.
Yes,
we're gonna get gas back.
Let's cast
Loam first. so that he can't like displace or anything, or displace her away.
This really doesn't make a huge difference.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're getting discarded. Oh, the damage went away. Everything has, it's 2 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage, right?
Yeah, it's 3, 3, 2.
Okay.
That is very annoying, though.
Yeah. And then we get the amalgam back. Displacing now. Okay. Doesn't really do much. We get to dredge.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
The troll?
Sure. Yeah, especially great if we can mill some amalgams. And he's going to lose all his creatures.
Hit an Argon, and we hit. Yeah, we did hit.
Oh, too bad we don't have effects land.
Yeah, that is a shame. Oh well, something to get him back with next turn.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to get to do 6. That's 4, 1, and 1. Yeah, that's great. His board's gone.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I still get to play. Do I get to play lands this turn? No, I already
No, you already played a land this turn. So yeah, we complicate. Pitch our whole hand. 4 to the Thought-Knot Seer, 1 to Displacer, and 1 to Spellskate.
just enough.
Yep, perfect.
And we're going to get to Dredge again.
Yeah, that too. That's nice. Keep in mind we have 17 cards left in our deck. It's a lot easier to notice when you have very few cards left in your deck in real life because you've got a tiny deck. But Magic Online, it's a small little number on the left-hand corner.
I definitely decked myself and limited a fair number of times.
That's not going to do anything for you, I'm afraid.
Yep.
Okay, you take 2 life.
I think we still Grave Troll here, though.
I think that's fine.
Oh, well, he can
We're just going to sideboard. Okay, so he's playing Eldrazi. Once again, I think that's a good matchup for Lightning Axe.
Yep, kills everything.
I think it's also probably a pretty good matchup to get some Ancient Purchase in there, both because he's probably going to be bringing in some form of graveyard-based, artifact-based graveyard hate. And he probably also plays, like, maybe Chalice, maybe...
Is Chalice good against this deck?
It's medium. I wouldn't board it in, but I've had people keep it in against me. I don't think it's that good, though.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, the Grudges might actually be kind of weak.
Because I was thinking the primary form of graveyard hate that they're going to bring in is Cage, and Grudges not great against Cage, is
right,
it?
you have to have it in your hand. Let's go with Thoughtseize, I guess. It's not as good on the play. On the draw, on the play, we're probably going to bring in more, but 2 copies is probably fine on the play. And then, let's see, Haunted Dead. Haunted Dead gets cut in almost every matchup, I think. It's just a good card in the main. Extra creature to get back from your graveyard, but it's certainly, I think, the weakest card in the deck. So yeah, usually do the normal shaving stuff. Bloodghast is a shavable card. Tormented Voice is shavable. Conflagrate is shavable. Loam is shavable. Insolent Neonate is shavable. Thing that's important to remember is that it's you can't mess with the engine too much, otherwise your deck becomes a little unstable. But Lightning Axe as a discard outlet is pretty nice. Actually, let's go ahead and keep that Loam in there because we want to keep the number of dredgers similar and get rid of a Neonate instead, or even a second Tormenting Voice, either one.
Would be more inclined to get rid of the Tormenting Voice.
Sure, it's a little slower.
Yeah, and I think the most explosive draws in the deck revolve around that 1-drop package.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because Lightning Axe is a discard outlet too, which is pretty great.
Yeah. Okay. Get behind this. This looks good.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Assuming Gnaw to the Bone is just for the like Burn Zoo matchups.
Yeah, there's a lot of Blue-Red Delver on Magic Online that I'm playing against. It's good against them too.
Sure.
I think it's okay against Scape Shift. I'm not sure yet though.
I guess if you can get enough life, because that deck has sort of a ceiling
Right.
on what it can do.
Right. If you can, it lets you buy time. It certainly doesn't win the game on the spot though, like it does against Burn.
Okay. That seems good.
Yeah, I like this hand. Double looting, can't go wrong.
Temple Guard.
His start is somewhat slow, which is nice.
Do we lead a mountain, or is it better to just get a shock out of the deck?
I would get the mountain.
Okay.
Just because we don't know what we want to fetch up yet. Like we might want the blue source from Narcomoeba.
That's rough.
Yeah, Loam, and then probably one of the Narcomoebas.
Next turn we can just...
If we're hard casting multiple Narcomoebas, we're probably not winning this game. Next turn, we're probably just going to go looting.
Ooh.
Or not. Naya, Eldrazi. Can we beat this? Probably not, but we'll try.
Card does nothing.
Not very good.
About to play this Narcomoeba, though.
Okay, so I guess what we're going to want to bring in is Engineered Explosives.
Yep.
Since he's got Rest in Pieces.
Thought seizes and Engineered Explosives.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a chance he might have just kept this, like, nope. Like, maybe he just doesn't have any action after the Rest in Peace.
Yeah, we basically just have to hope that he has no gas and gets no gas.
I got this Lightning Axe to answer the first set of gas.
Right. And yeah, let's try to just dig into something good. Because there's definitely cards that we can just completely get rid of. There's no need for.
Like this Grave Troll does
Grave
nothing.
Troll doesn't do anything.
Just gonna pitch a land, I guess.
Yeah, we've got a lot of land that we don't really need. And let's cast the looting first. Oh, that's okay. All right. Grave Troll on a mountain somewhere, I suppose.
I've got a black source here, so if we draw the amalgams, I can cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there goes the pressure.
Not exactly sure what this guy's deck is up to.
Me either. It's really weird.
Oh, Nahiri? Okay, sure.
Okay, so it's an Nahiri Eldrazi deck.
It's kind of cute.
Pretty sure we're gonna lose to that Nahiri, that's for sure.
Yeah, nearly certainly. Yeah, let's just go ahead and concede this one. We're done here.
All right. Thought Seizes and Engineered Explosives.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, one more Thought Seize and then 2 Engineered Explosives. Let's cut back a Lightning Axe and get rid of those. Where did we go? Ancient Grudges? Did we not have any Ancient Grudges in there after all? Yeah, we got decided on Thought Seizes instead. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you just want to get rid of the Conflagrate package then, maybe?
It is a pretty huge liability, I guess. I don't know. It is a great way to win the game, though, and it answers Nahiri. It's
a nice finisher, but it doesn't do anything if they're going to rest in peace. I guess nothing does anything if they're going to rest in pieces, though.
Conflagrate fights in Nahiri, though, which is, I think, a big deal.
It can be. It also just might, like, kill them.
Yeah.
Let's just go down to 1 Lightning Axe. And shave down to 2 Engineered Explosives, because other than killing Rest in Peace, the card is actually pretty bad. So if we have like an Engineered Explosives in our hand, like it's not going to do anything.
That's true.
They have Rest in Peace because all their rest of their cards are pretty expensive.
I think we can continue shaving Tormenting Voices too.
That seems fine.
It seems like it's kind of just the worst card in the deck most of the time. You get why you need it, but
Right. The Rummage is pretty nice instead of the looting, but
yeah, but 2-mana Rummage.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's give this a try.
I would like to play first. And I'm going to mulligan this hand.
Lands to cast our spells. This hand's okay.
Yeah. I get to Thought Season. There's that.
Hopefully he mulls to 5 trying to find the rest in peace. Yeah, let's keep this.
We rolled the 6.
Yep. All right, he kept it. Well, there's a Dredger, but it's the worst one.
Yeah.
We're on the
Yeah,
play here. Oh, we're going to have to shuffle it away anyway because we want to. Or
Yeah.
actually, we don't need to Thought Season on turn 1 because his Rest in Pieces cost 2.
So are we playing Neonate, passing, drawing the Salvage, and then dredging?
We can. Like I said, the Salvage is the worst one. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm inclined to just bottom it.
Yeah, let's bottom it. I don't like it.
All right, and you don't want to Thought Season on one? So we Thought Season on one, we can Tormenting Voice on 2.
Right. Yeah, let's Thought Season on 1. I think Thought Seasoning him on 1 is better. Just in case.
Yeah.
He might like have a cage or something. We'll feel pretty silly if he cages us on turn 1 after we cast Neonate.
I would like to pay 2 life. And I'd like to pay 2 more life. The classic Lightning Axe, take a card from your hand.
Okay, so it's probably Anger.
Yeah, that card's been pretty scary, so I'm willing to say it's Anger. His
Alright.
hand's kind of mediocre, so
Yeah, it's pretty weak.
yeah. Bolt Smasher, Skype, relevant cards.
Right.
So I guess
Try to draw a Dredger.
discard this Narcomoeba.
Okay. Looting is decent, though.
Yeah. I guess I was going to draw a non-dredger.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a pretty good draw for him.
Indeed. All right.
Land, that's exactly what we don't want. More cards that are bad.
Bloodcast and I guess Foothills or something.
Mm-hmm. Then I guess we can just go ahead and play the Stomping Ground and Neonate.
I think, is it Stomping Ground or you play the Steam Vents so that you can play Amalgams if you draw them?
I'd rather play. We're not going to be drawing many. Yeah, I guess we are drawing cards, but I'd rather play Life from the Loam than Amalgam.
Okay.
Amalgam is pretty easy to discard.
Yes. And this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can flashback Faithless to do next turn.
Yep. Let's see if we can hit a Dredger in one of our top 15 cards.
Yeah. And the race is on.
Remember that he does have that bolt. Oh, that's pretty good for him. Oh, yeah, we knew he had Spellskite.
Yeah, he had Spellskite.
Thoughtseize, that's meh.
It's a thing. Am I going to want to Thought Season is the question. So if I'm going to want to Thought Season, I want to play the land first and then...
If we Thoughtseize him, yeah. I guess if we Thoughtseize him, we get that bolt out of his hand. So
That's the worst. He has a Reality Smasher, too.
That's true.
We could loot first, I guess.
Yeah, let's just loot. And for the love of God, let's get a Dredger. Nope.
Just pitch both these lands, I think.
Sure.
I can already make this a X equals 3.
Right. Yeah, we don't really need any more lands.
All right, so I think I'm going to Thought Season.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Explosives next turn and clear the board.
Explosives aiming for 3.
Yeah, I guess I need to draw a land for that to work.
Right. Or let him path our Bloodghast.
Yeah. Kitchen Finks 2.
I'm not too worried about either of the Kitchen Finks. Oh, why isn't our deck working?
I don't know. That's a good question. So I think you take either the Finks or the Smasher. Like, these kind of just don't matter much.
Right. I would take the Bolt or the Smasher, I think. I think the Smasher is a lot more scary to me than the Finks, just because it's like gigantic and haste.
Okay, I can take the Smasher.
All right, let's do that.
And I think I'm just going to try to block him with the Neonate at this turn. So.
Okay. Are we going to pitch the Explosives, or are we just going to let our Neonate die?
That's a good point. I really want to pitch the Explosives, but probably should have attacked. You're right. I don't really want to pitch the Explosives right now because I kind of need to get rid of his board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another thing for Kitchen Finks, is that it's a 3-drop, so we can just kill it with Explosives.
Yeah, if he draws a land to play it with. All right.
Is that the path that he had last time, or was it a different picture?
I didn't look at it, but it might be a different one.
I think he had a regular path, but could definitely be wrong.
So do I take this 3?
I might as well. I don't really want to. I don't want to jump block with him any.
Okay.
Rather dredge a bunch with it.
Ugh.
LOL.
Well, I can discard the Bloodghast to the Neonate here.
Yeah, let's attack for 1 first, though.
Yeah. No.
That's illegal.
It's got a bonus line of text on it. It's tricky. Do I just do this now? I think I can just do this now.
Sure.
Whatever. Right on time.
I guess we can cast it. How big is it going to be? 3/3. Perfect. Let's do it.
Is he going to blink it? No, it just keeps coming back that way?
Yeah, it doesn't turn back as a 0/0. He'd have to use all of his mana. Although he has a bolt.
Yeah.
If he bolts it, that's fine, but I think he's got another path.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, we're at 7, so if he just blinks it and attacks, we're at 4.
Right.
So I think I got to just play the Engineered Explosives for 3,
okay.
And then X is going to be 0. I'm going to make it be 3. All right, and then we can play the Grave Troll the next turn and let him bolt it. And
yeah, this sounds like a good line. If he bolts it, I'm absolutely fine with that, of course.
Right. All right. He's too smart for me. Wall of Omens.
Okay.
I've given up trying to predict what's in his deck. He's holding up the bolt. Yes.
All right. This is a good proposition.
I was starting to think it was a misplay to play the Grave Troll. I was like, man, he's never going to bolt. He's got 2 0/4s in play. Oh.
LOL. All right. Well, we lost.
Yeah. Pretty brutally. Unless I draw another Engineered Explosives, everything costs 2.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Get a stinkweed amp though.
Pitch. You just draw all of his expensive cards he can't cast, and I'll just hit him 14 times, 12 times.
Well, looks like he drew another reality smasher. Nagiri, that's fine too. That card's pretty good.
Yep. That's probably going to be game.
Kitchen Finks Rest in Peace is pretty good.
All right.
I suppose that'll do. It's exactly what we needed.
Yeah.
So, should we attack Nagiri, and then if he minuses the Nagiri, it exiles, doesn't it? Never mind. Yeah, I guess we just do we attack? I don't know. I think we do.
Yeah, I'm inclined to attack the Nahiri.
Right.
Keep it away from its ultimate as much as we can.
That's what I'm thinking.
He has to send it down to 3 to get rid of the stinkweed imp. I mean, he'll beat it if he just keeps plussing, but
right. Yeah, that looks like that's what his plan is.
Yeah. It's a good plan. Very solid plan. All right.
All right. Well, I guess we fire off the new explosives now.
Yeah, the end step.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of hilarious.
Yeah. And just keep doing this. We'll buy us 1 extra draw step, basically.
Sure. So, oh boy. Everybody in the format plays Anger of the Gods.
All right, again.
Every green deck plays Scavengers, every red deck plays Anger of the Gods, and they all play multiple hate spells in their Chandelier.
Yeah.
Okay. Good games.